Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another video. And today we have a good show for everyone. We're scratching lottery tickets off outdoors. Hopefully get some of that outdoor luck with nature. So today, as I'm making this video, silver has hit $87 an ounce. And we're all kind of wondering where it's going to go, what's going to happen. But I really do want to talk about how terrible the job numbers truly are. Oh shit. And look at our camera. Here's one of my friends in their car. You're about to hear it come past. You hear that? Wait. So anyway, the job numbers, dude, they're horrendous. And if the media considers plus 100,000 job numbers to be great, like incredible, what do they think negative 92,000 job numbers truly means? And I'm going to tell you what it means. The American people are tired of being their fucking slaves, is what it means. And gold holding above $5,000 an ounce is pretty solid proof for me that people are tired of being their slaves. And that I watch a lot of other stacking channels out there, and a lot of people, they only stack fractional gold, and they hate the system so much that they're willing to take every penny they have extra and still buy fractional gold, which says a lot, really. Because when gold prices go up, it really is a big fuck you to the system. That, like, everyone that's already slaved in the system is basically just holding gold and silver and saying, fuck you, we're not selling it. And because a lot of people see the potential. And the negative 92,000 job numbers is a lot worse than the media wants to portray it. And it's just disgusting that the world has made it seem normal, that everybody's rich, that it's so easy to become rich, and it's so easy to make, like, every normal person makes 200 grand a year, when it's just not the case. Like, most people are just barely making fucking 40, 50 grand a year, dude. Like, it's really bad. And people are just done being their slaves for nothing. You know, it's like, what, you're going to give us some paper cash that doesn't buy anything? That just buys food? Like, it doesn't even buy you really a home or any chance at, like, real freedom. Like, why even try? And that's where the attitude is, folks. And I don't know what people expect. This world has turned to absolute hell. And there's no point in really trying, as sad as that sounds. For most people, and they don't want to work for a bunch of fucking pedophiles that run the world. And in my opinion, Bill Gates especially should be stripped of all of his property, and his property should be divided amongst the American public that he wants to, you know, kill off. And all these rich billionaires, like, all their shit should be seized and then given back to the public. Because the general people have suffered the most from this system. They've had to work just to be alive, which is so disgusting that really this system takes advantage of the poor. Because if you're not poor, you don't have to abide by any of these rules. You don't have to even listen to the system. You don't even have to pay taxes if you're a billionaire. Like Elon just had a thing where he was talking about, bitching about paying taxes and how it wouldn't help people. And it's like, man, if you were paying them the past 20 years, it would have probably made a bit of a difference. But my point is like, the working people are sick of it. They're like, a billionaire can avoid all these taxes. And if you're working, they take 40% of your fucking income. And they already don't pay you worth a fuck to begin with. So people are just, they're fed up with it, man. I'm telling you. Like, YouTube may not tell you the truth, but I'm very good at telling the mood of how people feel and how the system is, and everyone's just struggling to hang on there, and it's getting rather bad, rather atrocious, and the job numbers just truly say it. Gold being high, we didn't win nothing on them fucking tickets. The outdoor luck didn't work, but gold being through the roof, silver being through the roof is a sign of everyone that does have any bit of money. They have put it in metals, and they are just waiting for the whole thing to break. And I think the 92,000 job numbers is basically America saying, fuck you. Like, we're done being slaves to pedophiles that own everything. And the average American person gets to fight for the scraps. And it's been like that since day one. And most men don't speak about it. They just silently keep going. But, like, it's about time someone does speak out about this shit, because these are real issues. Like, average people have been robbed of just any opportunity just to survive. And, like, it truly is broken. And I was looking even in bad areas for, like, housing. And people say, well, the housing market's not doing good. Yeah, because all these houses are $400,000 fucking dollars, man. And it's like, the average home 5 years ago, like, I was able to pick up homes for like 60, 70, 80 grand that are now, 200 plus. It's just not good. And there's not really any incentive for someone to want to work to never even own a home. Like, that you will just work to survive, to barely survive, and until you just eventually fall into the ground. That's been this system, man. And, like, I've wanted to do this for a long time. With my fortune was to build, like, a giant, like, take a farm and just put a bunch of trailers on it and then just sell the homes in individual lots. Like, that's the type of real estate people want, man. Like, to be real, people want a livable, basic house with a piece of land that they can work towards owning it, not just renting it. No one wants to fucking rent a home. But the people can actually work towards owning a damn thing. And that, even if it's a trailer, like a nice little trailer on a little plot of ground should be 30, 40 grand. So people can actually afford it, or even 50K. You would sell those like hotcakes in this market. And just no one does it. And it's rather shocking. I almost think it's being kind of done on purpose, but it's like, there are just no affordable homes for people. And it really has become like this hot potato grab for people. And it's just not right. Of, like, anyone that bought homes 5 years ago is good. Anyone that didn't buy them 5 years ago is, like, fucked, man. It's rather sickening that, like, even renting a place. Like, I was looking to see, like what some of the rents are now. And, like, to rent a shitty fucking trailer, man, you're still at like $1,000 a month. You're at like $700 a month, and then plus, and this is just like a shit part in like an average part in the country, and you're still at like, $900 a month plus fucking $600-700 and your electric and all your other shit. And for someone working, that's half their paycheck, and then the other half is literally gone to taxes. That someone making 50K should not be taxed at all. Someone making 90K shouldn't be taxed at all, because this is the new poverty. And all these people are sick of it. They're like, dude, there's a billionaire not getting taxed, but I am, and you're taxing 30-40% of my money? Like, what the fuck is that? And the media knows this. They know the job numbers are just atrocious. There's no incentive to work for people anymore. There used to be. 10 years ago, I genuinely felt that, if I worked hard, I could have anything I wanted. And you could. It was rough, but you could. And in today's time, it is just work to survive. And people are tired of it, man. I can't say it enough. People are tired of everything being more expensive. And everything is a bill for this or bill for that. And Pretty soon they're going to have air tax to just breathe the fucking air. Costs money. And people are tired of it, man. I like I said, 92,000, negative 92,000 job numbers is not just like AI getting you out of jobs. It's just people don't want to do it anymore. They don't see a point. Because there is no point. You're working for a slave system ran by pedophiles that threw you out years ago. A decade ago. They threw everybody over the board. And the wages don't pay for any jobs anymore. All the jobs are shit. All the jobs are under $30 an hour. You can't live on $30 an hour, folks. You just can't. Like, you can't have a house and a car and live off of $30 an hour. You'll just barely scrape by. And to me, that's disgusting. It truly is. That has robbed the American people of their hard work. I mean, imagine going to be a nurse. You're making $30 an hour after 4 to 5 years in college, busting your ass, and then you can hardly afford to live. Like you'll be a permanent renter for the rest of your life. How fair is that? Or becoming a teacher. And people are seeing that. People are waking up to the whole system just being bullshit. Ran by Satanists, ran by, the Rothschild banking cartel, J.P. Morgan, Bill Gates. I mean, the evil people are usually where the money flows. And they have a lot of money has flown to these few names that, especially Bill Gates, like, they should throw that dude in prison, and all the land he's been buying up, they should turn into affordable housing for the rest of the world. Bring the American dream back. And a lot of people say Trump's doing it. He is not doing that. He has nothing to do with helping the average working people. Nothing. And he never will. He's never been one of us. And it's just the truth. None of them have. They're all just frauds. It's all a fucking giant scam. And the banks will bail out the Federal Reserve no matter what. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, the whole system. And it's beautiful seeing a lot of people wake up to it. It truly is. But there needs to be more being done. There really does. I mean, the poor average man starting out in today's day and age, I generally feel bad for them. Like, I couldn't imagine being 20 years old with nothing in 2026 starting a job. Like, I would literally feel like there is just absolutely no incentive whatsoever. And I mean, you let me know if I'm off base with this one, but, like, holy shit, like, put yourself in a broke 19-year-old man's situation. Would you really feel motivated to go out there and bust your ass for $20 an hour in construction? And to try to buy a house that's $300K that you'll never afford? And true, it's a cruel joke at this point. And a lot of people worry. They say, well, if silver goes up, the price of bread goes up, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, the system is only going to get worse anyway. It's better to just take it out back and shoot it now. And to end the people that enslave us. Because it will only get worse, my friends. It has to get drastically worse before it gets better. And the system ending is the key. But, like I said, we're starting to see silver go up a good bit. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens over these next couple weeks. But see, when silver opened up and I seen it go down, I just started laughing. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're saying, Funk. It is just, it's like, yeah, how's it going down with all this going on? Very good question. But, yeah, like, Gen Z, the millennials, all of us are like, dude, their future should not be working at McDonald's, man. That should not be the future for everyone. Or being a nurse that doesn't get paid worth a fuck. It's like every career. Go across the board. Look at every job you can possibly get. The only thing that you might do good at is a lawyer or a doctor. Everything else is now poverty. Literally. Being a nurse used to be good money. Being a teacher used to be great money. Being Electrician used to be great money. Being a plumber used to be great money. It isn't now. None of it is. Unless you're making 150, 200 grand a year, you're basically fucked. Unless you already have money. That's pretty much the name of the game. And it's getting worse every year. And people are just sick of it. They don't even stand a chance. And that's what negative 92,000 job numbers truly looks like. Is everyone standing up and saying, we know we don't stand a chance. Fuck this. You know, you go find new slaves. Like we should not be their slaves. It's just plain and simple. Like, we should not be slaves to all these fucking rich pedophiles that can just pay off the judges and lawyers. And like, they don't investigate someone like Bill Gates, but they'll ruin your life in a heartbeat. Law enforcement, they'll ruin any normal man's life that has a little bit of money. But they never fuck with the billionaires. It truly is something. But it's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. But to say those job numbers and gold prices skyrocketing are truly people saying, fuck this system. It's not worth it. So, anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for what silver will do. But I really want people to understand and don't underestimate those negative 92,000 job numbers, man. That shit is massive for silver. And it may not skyrocket silver today. It may not do it next week. But because sometimes it does take time. I want all my subscribers to be aware of this. It takes time for global events to play out and affect prices on metals. Like, it's not going to happen tomorrow. You know, like there's a chance it might, but like, it's not going to, sometimes it doesn't happen overnight. You know, sometimes it even takes a year to 2 to 3 years for something really bad to fully take effect. And that's why you really have to be patient. And, you know, that's my best advice, is to pretty much just be patient and see how this plays out. But essentially, that's gold going up like this, silver going up like this, is everyone taking their available money, putting it in gold and silver, and saying, fuck the system, I'm done working. Like, that's really, in my opinion, what's going on. And I think we're about to see those metal prices get a hell of a lot worse. Because, like I said, with those 6 different things going on, that is a lot. And the economy fucking sucks. And, you know, like I said, everyone already realizes the paper dollar's a fucking scam to begin with. So, you really have to take in the reality, though, of like, for silver to even be 80 is so strong of saying the world's fucked. Of like an ounce of silver was $1. You know what I mean? Like, that is truly saying, yeah, like, it has 80x since then. Like, that is a massive fuck you to the system. And the sad thing is, it feels like a great deal. $80 for an ounce of silver seems like a steal. And that's because the world's that terrible. It truly is. And we have to overthrow the cash system. It is just a total fucking scam. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe next time we'll get lucky on lottery tickets. But yeah, that's essentially the world. Everyone's just like scratching tickets, hoping they win like 500K to $1 million, and everyone's just kind of hoping for like that easy money, because there's really no way to make easy money anymore. And it is that bad. The world is just such dog shit. Besides Pokemon and silver, those are like the only things keeping the people alive and invested. But I don't know, man. I really feel bad for people going through this shit, because it's unreal. It really is, the shit people deal with. But there is an awakening happening, folks. Everyone's starting to see it's all bullshit. It's all an illusion. And it's starting to shatter. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Fuck the Federal Reserve. Fuck the U.S. government. And fuck Bill Gates. We're out.